cool guy. He's also a YouTuber. Go check him out. Username MaxBoogieWS. Very cool guy. We have very similar content. He does NBA, NCAA, and Madden. So here you see I'm creating my coach, Gronk OS. Going with a pistol offense, I think. Yeah, there. Wait, yeah, there it is. And I decided since the introduction's only like 5 minutes, probably actually less, I also edited down the first game and included that. So that will be in this video in the next 2 minutes. So just going with my playbooks here, 3-4 multiple. Didn't really care what playbook I went with. Pistol seemed like the most. Well, there's a pro style offense, but I just went with pistol for the fun of it. And Max asked me to be in the American Conference, and there was Cincinnati, Louisville, Memphis, and SMU. And I didn't really know any of the teams. I kept scrolling through them. Louisville is a really good team. Is it Louisville, I guess? Yeah. And SMU seemed to be a pretty middle-of-the-pack team, so I went with SMU. Again, not really a fan of college football, but I went with SMU. Here I jump into my first recruiting of this dynasty. So, and here, I mean, nothing really good on offense. A lot of C's, a D at tight end and fullback. I want to improve those, but I want to improve everywhere. A D at strong safety, and just not a good team as a whole. So here I start recruiting, and I just like kind of recruit everybody because my team really needs everything. No position that we're really set at. We could use an upgrade at everything. So I started adding some guys to my recruiting board just to get things started. Here I look at the running backs. I mean, a lot of 4-star guys, and I probably wouldn't be able to get them because these guys want to go to Texas A&M. All these guys want to go to Texas A&M, and that guy wants to go to Auburn. And when you have to choose between Texas A&M and SMU, chances are the player's going to go to SMU. But here I just go through everything. Wide receivers, he wants to go to Florida. I doubt he's going to choose SMU, but let's try to recruit him anyway. Some of these 4-star guys, not likely to get them, but it's worth trying. Looking at offensive linemen here. And then I just decided that's good enough. So we jump into the game at Texas Tech, the Red Raiders. This is our first game of this dynasty, and we're playing at home. So I start with the ball on offense, and really didn't know anything about my team, and I'm trying to learn my team, but it's a new experience for both you, the viewer, and me. Because as I said when I got this game, I'm really not a fan of college football, but I'm going to start watching it in real life. Here you see, get a little running room. Thompson, apparently a star player. I think he's my star wide receiver, Derek Thompson. So Gronk is coaching his first game. Exciting moment for him / me, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So I found out that my running back is not a speed back. He's a much more power running back. I guess I'll compare him to Michael Turner, maybe Marshawn Lynch, but Marshawn Lynch is actually pretty fast. So yep, I'm gonna say that my running back is like Michael Turner. He's good at trucking and stiff arming, not so good at juking, and he's not very fast, but he is powerful, and he's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then I have a good change of pace back that gets in substitution formations, and they're in Arias Holman. Can't really see the names, but this video, I think this is on HDPVR. I'm pretty sure. So the quality should be at least a little better. So Gilbert, the quarterback, number 11. And here you see passing, and Holman again goes to his target. So this video wound up being about 20 minutes. Again, that's pretty good. The game went down to the wire, just like it went down to the last seconds. So it was a longer game. I mean, if it's a blowout, I won't feel the need to include as much gameplay, but this one was very close, as you'll see later in the video. Here you see the draw play. Wembley does get stopped. Rashad Wembley gets tackled for a 2-yard loss. So NCAA, a great game, guys. All the animations, like the post or the after play animations, and the halftime show, the pregame show, if you want to call it that, is where they have a little montage. But trying to mix up running and passing here, and that's a complete pass. That is a complete pass to Darius Joseph, I think. I can't really read the names, I'm sorry, guys. But fact is, it is a completion. They're happy about that. So driving into scoring, position here. I'm going to run it here to mix it up. A nice draw play. I do get some yards. 8 yards more or less. Kind of a glitch there, unfortunately. I mean, the Infinity Engine is much better than it was last year in Madden 13. This is the Infinity Engine 2.0. It's very improved, especially the running game, but there are still some glitches like that where they trip over each other. But running it again, and here I get some blocking and get a few yards. Again, not too bad. 7 yards. Getting closer to the red zone. Or the end zone, I should say. So I will be starting my Michigan State Dynasty, I'll say probably tomorrow. There are a lot of videos I want to put up today, and I don't want to put too many videos out today, so I think I'll start my Michigan State Dynasty tomorrow. Holman gets a nice reception there. I gave up waiting for the Operation Sports rosters. The PS3 rosters are out, but I'm on Xbox, and the Xbox guys, one of them got sick, and the Operation Sports uses a team, and Wembley gets in for about a 1-yard touchdown run, so we take the lead early on. So I will be starting my Michigan State Dynasty tomorrow. Very excited for that. So now that we get to see the Texas Tech Raiders go on offense after this point after attempt, and it is good, so we're up by 7. And now a studio update, very cool. So the South Carolina Gamecocks beat the North Carolina, I don't even know what they're called, in a pretty close game. But Texas Tech couldn't do anything on offense, so we're back with the ball on their side of the field. Wembley gets some good yards. Now it's 3rd down. Getting in the confrontation with Hyder there. Yeah, so I didn't really know who to choose when I chose the team for this dynasty, so I just went with SMU. They seemed like a good team that I could try to build instead of going with someone like Louisville, who's already a good team with Teddy Bridgewater. So, Arias Holman getting a nice first down catch there, converting on 3rd down. Something I noticed in this game, like it got progressively darker, which I thought was very cool. I mean, very lifelike. So again, a very good game here. So we're in the pistol formation and a draw play. Wembley gets a few more yards. He got the ball a good amount, at least early on. Getting up slowly though. Maybe he's tired. Might need to get substituted out. Catch his breath. Here you see won a nice 10-play drive, and it's not over yet. So Wembley gets the ball again, and almost untouched in the end zone. Gets his 2nd running touchdown of the day, about 6 yards. Got a nice block and almost untouched in the end zone, and then got tackled into the end zone. So 2 touchdowns for Wembley, and now we take a 2-touchdown lead. Let's see what the Texas Tech Raiders can do. And now we do see them on offense. I don't know, I forget when it was. Maybe I didn't get to include it in the game, but Williams with a 7-yard rush. So the Texas Tech starting quarterback got hurt after he got sacked, and so the backup quarterback came in, and it reminded me of Tim Tebow. He just started driving the team downfield on every possession. Here you see a nice completion to Marquez, and they called out a first down. Didn't look like it to me, but I'm not going to challenge it. And they went with the hurry-up offense for some reason. I guess they just wanted to score before halftime. But even then, like all game long, after they substituted their backup quarterback in. Nice completion to Williams there, and gets wrapped up after an 8-yard gain. Kenny Williams, much faster than Rashad Wembley on my team, but I don't know. I mean, a power back's good, but I think I'd rather have a speed back, so I'm gonna try to recruit a speedy running back. And here you see audibling, reading my defense, or at least attempting to. Play action, Brewer drops back to pass. Completion to Williams is wrapped up. Good play by my defense. Good instinct. Saw the play coming. And they go hurry up again, trying to tire out my defense. Good strategy. But I think this is their backup quarterback. I could be mistaken, though. Tries to get me to jump off. That's a Brewer room to run here. Read option, and he gets tackled after about a 14-yard gain. Not bad at all. Backing up his arm with some nice legs and running. But here you see we have a lot more yards offensively than the Raiders do right now. And they're going with a pistol formation as well, similar to my team. And Brewer runs again, almost for a first down, but not quite. He gets a 9-yard gain. And this time they don't go play action, just want to slow the game down a little. Hey, we have a quarterback spy now, just in case Brewer tries to run again. Completion to Foster, and he gets wrapped up inside the 10-yard line. Looks to be about a 6-yard reception. Brewer 7 for 7 so far. But the Raiders are in prime position to score and split my lead in half and make it a 1-touchdown game as compared to a 2-touchdown. Williams stumbles in the end zone. Nice stumble recovery there and right into the end zone. So now all 3 touchdowns collectively in this game have been from running touchdowns. So now that gets the Raiders excited, making this game closer than it was previously. So now it's 14-7 SMU, and I have a little more than a minute to try and score before halftime. Kickoff here. It's a pretty good kick into the end zone. Thompson decides to kneel it, not take a chance, and not waste any time. So the SMU, I'm pretty sure it's the Broncos, and that's kind of cool because in the NFL, in the AFC West, it's the Broncos and Raiders, and here it's the SMU Broncos and the Texas Tech Raiders. It's kind of cool. Nobody really open. Bad pass by me. Jones with an interception. A little blocking and gets wrapped up, but the first turnover of the game on behalf of SMU. Bad interception. Nobody was open. I should have just thrown it away. Completely my fault. Could have been a more accurate throw, but Garrett Gilbert, not a good throw, results in a turnover, and the Raiders are again in position to score and take or tie the game up at least. So a short dump off there to Kenny Williams for a 3-yard gain, getting the running back in the passing game. 52 seconds to go here, drops back to pass, and Williams again, room to run, gets wrapped up inside the 10-yard line again. As I say in my Road to Glory series, when in doubt, go to the running back. He'll get you some yards usually. Hurry up offense again, less than 50 seconds now. Clock's running. Drops back to pass. Brewer tries to run and gets wrapped up for a sack for about a 3-yard loss, I think. Darian Wright, I can't really read the name. Darian Wright with a sack. Hurry up offense again, 30 seconds now. Brewer drops back to pass, and he gets sacked again. Sacked for a few-yard loss. Andrew I can't even read his name, I'm sorry guys. Right now the quality isn't the best for the HDPVR. I think it's why I have it set up, so I'll try to fix it so the quality gets even better. But the HDPVR is much better than the Roxio, so Brewer drops back to pass, and he's sacked a 3rd time in a row. And for some reason my guy's crawling on the ground. I don't even know, are they mocking Brewer? That's not very nice. But looks kind of like a painful sack, just almost unblocked. Sacks the quarterback, so now the Raiders have to settle for a field goal as the clock runs out. And that's 1 half over, and the kick is good, so SMU still up 14-10 at halftime. Pretty close game. I mean, their offense for the Raiders didn't do much early on, but they started to get some points. Williams, there you see, gets a reception again. And still going with the hurry-up offense. I don't even know why. I guess that's the way their team is, their offensive playbook. Okay, here you see. So Brewer was their starting quarterback, and he got hurt, I guess, on that last sack in this first half. So now number 15, Nicholas, is in the game, trying to get something going for the Raiders. And wide open for a touchdown is Marquez, and the Raiders take the lead. So now I'm back in offense. Prescott line, my backup running back, a faster option than Rashad Wimbley. But the Raiders up by 3, but we're inside the 10-yard line and right about to score again. So line isn't still in the game, and no blocking whatsoever, so now we have to settle for a field goal to try and tie the game. No blocking at all, though. I don't know if that's a good defensive line for the Raiders or a bad offensive line for me, probably a combination of both. But Hover with a short field goal, and the kick is good, so the game is tied up. So Nicholas still in the game, I'm guessing Brewer is hurt badly. Davis trucks the guy over, and he's in for the touchdown. Oh no! He's not in for the touchdown. Stopped just at the 1 yard line. I thought that was a touchdown. Trucked over a guy, and they're still going with the hurry up offense on the goal line, trying to get in for a touchdown and take the lead in the final seconds of the third quarter. And I compared their backup quarterback Nicholas to Tebow because he's number 15, and he just got some offense going for the team. And another touchdown, this time to Dominique Wheeler. So now the Texas Tech Raiders have scored on back-to-back possessions in the form of touchdowns, getting some offense going. I can never tell what that is. Are they filming it? Or are they eating it right up? I don't know. It looks like either. That animation right there where he was like celebrating his touchdown. So SMU Broncos now down by 7 in the last seconds of the third quarter. As I said, this one really got close after Nicholas, the backup quarterback, came in for the Raiders. But he's still holding the kicks. So I guess they don't have a third string quarterback. But not bad at all. But here's Wembley back in. So back in, I don't know if he was hurt. And there you see it is again. It looks like they're eating it up or filming it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think that is. Or if you know what it is and I'm just being stupid, tell me. But I've seen a lot of players do that in the NFL and now in this game. So Gilbert drops back to pass. We're in the fourth quarter now, about halfway through. Looking for an open man, and he overthrows him. Bad throw. Could have been a touchdown. We could have tied the game up, but a terrible throw by Gilbert. And now we have to settle for a field goal. Oops, bad editing by me, guys. But we took a field goal, and now the Raiders again in position to score. And Foster is in for a touchdown. Sadale Foster, 2-yard touchdown run. The Raiders take an 11-point lead. And that's when there's less than 2 minutes in the game. Not a good sign for the SMU Broncos in their home opener and the season opener. So the score is 31-20. Texas Tech Raiders with the lead. Very little time for the Broncos to attempt to take the lead back and mount a comeback. Thompson going to field the kick, and he tries to return it. Gets a little blocking, breaks the tackle, and is wrapped up after a 26-yard return. What can the Broncos do here? Can they mount a comeback and at least tie the game up, or even take the lead with very little time to go, and possibly winning the game? It all depends on what Gilbert can do here, and if the Raiders' defense has ability in the fourth quarter. Ooh, Joseph gets hit hard, but gets several yards on a 4 verticals play. Completely got past his man wide open. It's hard to miss him there, but you never know with Gilbert. Not the best quarterback. I think I will try to recruit a quarterback to the Broncos. So you see, we're driving downfield. A little more than a minute to go, and Johnson's wide open for a touchdown. 34-yard touchdown for Jeremy Johnson. Garrett Gilbert getting a touchdown to go with his interception. Now we're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make it a field goal game. Can Rashad Wembley, we're audibling here like what I was seeing with the original play. Can Rashad Wembley get in for the 2-point conversion? And he trucks his way through. So 31-28, Texas Tech Raiders. We're down by a field goal with a little over a minute to go. With all 3 timeouts, this is where football really is entertaining in the last minute of the game, and it all depends on the offense and defense, who's better. This is where you truly find out. Grant gets some room to run, and Pope gets trucked over, and he's still going, and Jakeem Grant gets some 30 yards on the return. So the Raiders probably going to try to run the clock down and make me waste all 3 timeouts. Make the Broncos waste 3 all timeouts and win this game. The backup quarterback, Nicholas, if the Raiders win, this one is on him. Very good for him. And they already get a first down, probably pretty much marking the end of the game. Texas Tech Raiders get a first down right off the bat. But the Broncos take a timeout regardless, trying to hang in this one anyway. Perseverance being shown by the Broncos. Kenny Williams with a nice juke and gets a few yards, about 5 yards. And will the Broncos take a timeout? Yes, they will still take a timeout, really trying to keep in this one, at least keep their pride. It's not over till it's over. But if the Raiders get a first down here, this one is over. Williams and he gets a first down. That's the ball game. 31-28 victory for the Texas Tech Raiders. The SMU Broncos lose at home at Gronk, in Gronk OS's first game as a coach. So now the Raiders will just kneel it down. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to watch other videos. Bye.